How's it going, everyone? It's Bomberman Dan with Clan Dino Gaming with some more professional Starcraft 2 replays. And today's game is Liquid the Little One, our red Zerg player, spawning in the top left-hand spawn of Antigua Shipyard, and TSLPolt, our blue Terran player, spawning in the bottom right-hand spawn of Antigua Shipyard. And we have the Little One, our favorite German player, just kind of getting back on the tournament scene because he has been recovering from carpal tunnel. But now that he's back, he's in action, he's ready to go, he's ready to win some games. And it'll be interesting to see, kind of what he does these couple games and, see if he's back to his old self. He kind of has recently switched to Zerg. It hasn't been too recent, but he used to play Terran. And then he has his, I believe, American, or North American server account, which is Game of Drone. So kind of like, that play on words, showing that he is a Zerg player. And we have Polt, one of our favorite Terran Korean players, down here, just chilling out, got his supply depot, starting the wall off at the top of his ramp, and there goes down the barracks to sort of complete the halfway point of his wall. And again, not too much to talk about at the beginning of this game, but we see no spawning pool down for the Little One yet, which is kind of interesting. Maybe he'll go for a hatch before pool, and it looks like that could be the case. And there we go, hatch before pool. So the Little One being a little greedy, definitely doesn't know quite what's up. Polt could still come back and punish this, or Polt could just go for an expansion himself. Definitely with two barracks, maybe a bunker, he could be able to hold off most any early attack that the Little One could throw at him, because it would mostly be just Zerglings, because there goes the spawning pool now. So really, the Little One is kind of in a particularly interesting situation here. Polt really doesn't know what's going on quite yet, and he is putting out his first Marine, just a little defensive Marine, as well as finishing his wall off with the supply depot, and getting his command center, or his orbital command down. And Polt has his SCV coming in just to watch this hatchery finish up, and the Little One still has a chance to cancel this, but I don't think we'll see that. And Polt coming down with a factory, so maybe a 1-1-1 build. We did see him get a sort of earlier gas, and he does have 3 SCVs harvesting, so definitely getting a pretty good amount of gas, but not quite as much as if he got his second refinery. And we do see Polt seeing all of this, and we'll return back and we will see a response from him. We do have a reactor going down, so definitely a lot of Marines, maybe a little bit of early pressure here, but probably not, because again, the Little One could get out some Zerglings and take care of those Marines pretty easily. And the Little One still just droning up. We do see 2 Zerglings on the way by the Little One, and we see Polt realizing this is a good chance to expand. He doesn't have to worry about too much. Lings he should be able to handle. And look at that. We just saw the factory go down on the reactor to see some Hellions coming out. And they definitely won't be blue flame as of now, but that's alright. We do have a tech lab going down for the barracks. So we might see, maybe some Marauders. Or maybe we should just see some Marine upgrades. Or we might see another part of the 1-1-1. If he pulls up this barracks as soon as his tech lab is done and decides to build a starport on top of that, which would be kind of interesting because he is not using much of his gas as of now, because the Marines, again, won't be using gas as we see from there, and the Hellions won't be using gas, and he is not upgrading the Hellions. We do see Stim going down, so we're going to see that tech lab stay there, and these Hellions just pushing forward. We do have a 2-queen kind of response from the Little One. We have a spine crawler going down right there, and he's going to need to protect that because Hellions are terrible against spine crawlers, and if he can get that spine crawler up, he should be in a very good position and shouldn't have to worry about these Hellion harass. But we do have 2 more Hellions coming on the scene to do a little bit more damage, but the spine crawler does come up, and we have tons of queens to defend, just taking hits right now, so that the spine crawler can be put down. And the Little One's in a pretty good position. He is just finishing up with his Zergling speed, and we'll have that speed here to actually do a decent amount against these Hellions. If he can get a good surround in, definitely the Zerglings can pay for themselves. And it just seems like he's doing that. As for Polt, we do have 2 more barracks going down, and decided to move that factory out of there to have this reactor there. And so I'm guessing we'll probably see a tech lab or reactor go down. I'm guessing he's going to float the factory and give that Starport a chance to take that reactor. The Hellions still doing some harassment, but this spine crawler doing its job, keeping them away from there. And we'll probably see some medivacs out of Polt here. Definitely from this probably Starport factory exchange. And we'll probably just see a standard MMM build. It's looking like it. We got the barracks down, especially one with a tech lab, so we can have upgraded Marines and more others. And we see these Queens trying to hold off these Hellions, and oh, good micro there by the little one, not losing any of those Zerglings that he could have just lost. And saving a Queen back here with 6 or 5 health, or whatever it was at. We do see a macro hatch going down, so the little one trying to get out a lot more larvae. And these Zerglings being chased down by the Hellions. Will they get out of there? Ooh, a hit, a nice hit there by Polt. Taking out a ton of Zerglings. And Polt getting a Marine army going. We do see the medivacs and the combat shield go down. And the little one seems to be upgrading his Zerglings pretty well with +1 attack and armor, as well as taking expansion down here at his expansion. So 3-based little one against Polt. Pretty even game so far. Polt has not done that much damage with these Hellions. Not too much of a waste, because we do see a ton of lings coming out for the little one, so they will definitely still be useful. And again, we have a lot of Marines for Polt, so still in a pretty good position, because the little one does have a potential to have a lot of extra gas here. Doesn't have any extractors on those geysers, and we'll have the opportunity to get that, so we might possibly see some heavy gas unit play like mutas or something along the sorts of that. And Polt just mining away. We have an engineering bay going down over here for upgrades. Where's that engineering bay? Yeah, there he is. Just finished up, and we do have +1 attack going on there. We are seeing a sort of push over here. Will we see a drop? Nope. Just going to go in, and oh, a good surround by the little one, doing a ton of damage here. And we'll see what happens. But Polt can hold it off, but the little one still has a ton of lings. Lings super cheap, so the little one should be fine just losing lings. Especially as we see the supply count pretty close to the same thing, but we do see an attack going up here. And Polt getting in a very nice position so that the lings cannot get us around. Very good play by Polt. He can't get us around on both sides here, using that geyser really effectively. And pretty good hit by that Hellion. And we see them, again, those lings trying to get in here, but that pretty good placement by Polt held off a lot better than we said. And he actually killed all of those lings. And we see Polt trying to kill some of the drones, but the little one will be able to finish this up. And very nice play by Polt, pulling the rest of his units into the medivacs just to save a couple units. So very, very nice play by Polt. The little one able to hold on, though. And we do see a big Marine push coming here by Polt. And we do have the little one going for a 4th base. Definitely with these speedlings, he should be able to have pretty decent map control there. So I do see why he went there, because he can control that part of the map. And he's sort of, I guess, expanding farther away from Polt rather than taking this base down here, because it's a bit of a travel, and he can destroy the destructible debris there to make a pretty easy access route. And we do have Zerg melee attack +2 coming and +2 armor. And we see Polt coming in here, doing some damage here, and really liking that sweet spot between that geyser and the wall. Doing an excellent job, and the little one is going to lose that hatchery, but not too big of a deal, because he does have this hatchery over here. And Polt just taking it to the little one. Oh, and here we have a pretty good surround here. And will it be enough by the little one? It looks like Polt is going to pull away, saving a good amount of his Marines, realizing it's not worth it, and he can just fall away and then drop him and heal him up. So we do see Polt taking his 3rd base when he's feeling comfortable, and a nice big Marine siege tank army, as well as putting a bunker down here, so decent there. And we have the little one. Can he get us around on these Marines? It would be very effective. And Polt, again, using these walls very, very well, so that the Zerglings cannot get a surround. I really, really like that play by Polt. Very well done. Maximizing the surface area, or maximizing the amount of surface area not attacked by the Lings is what I really like to see. So very, very well done. Just that kind of micros. Great. He does have a nice little supply depot wall here, because he's only going against Lings, so it actually could be pretty effective, but he has pushed out, so kind of negating all of that. And the little one just still pushing forward with only Lings. He does have the opportunity again to get a lot of gas, but he decides not to. Kind of an interesting play by the little one. Has all these opportunities to just get other units, and we see he's sitting on a lot of gas. We saw an infestation pit go down, and we are seeing a lair, so maybe Broodlords is he saving up for, but I mean we don't have a Spire down. So again, I'm not quite sure what he's doing. We have a drop here by Polt, forcing the cancel on that hatchery. Very good play, and Polt moving to take the middle. I don't know if the little one can hold on here. We have +1 armor almost finished for Polt, and this army is massive. Supply-wise, 180 to 126. I do not think the little one can hold on here. This is just a massive army, and this isn't even all of it. And, oh, we do see a lot of Lings coming in. Oh my gosh, and the little one might be able to hold this off pretty well. We do see a sandwich of Lings, so great micro by the little one. Actually doing a ton of damage, taking out every single siege tank. So a very nice play by the little one, holding on still. And just, these Lings are actually pretty effective, because he can just keep pumping them out. We see a ton on the way. Just keep coming. And we might see a sandwich here on the ramp. Will we see it? Oh, but Polt really using that stuff to his advantage. Not as good as before, because he only has a couple units that can't be attacked from there. And the little one holding on, but the supply is not looking good, because it's still 83 to 167. And we have this massive army down here by Polt. It really is not looking good by the little one, getting 3 and 3 upgrades, and just a ton of medivacs up here. So not losing any medivacs is actually great for Polt. He doesn't have to worry about that, because the little one's only going Lings still for some reason. Fully upgraded Lings, and I don't know how much longer he can hold on. Polt's really not under any sort of pressure. We do have some Lings over there to maybe run in and do a little bit of damage, and the little one is now supply blocked, so it is really not looking good for the little one, because it looks like Polt just found his third base, and the little one really can't do much here. Is he going to kind of go for a base attack? But he has a ton of stuff there, and it looks like this might be the game for the little one. Yeah, there's the GG. So good play, good game by both players. The little one kind of refusing to go out of Zerglings, but Polt really hitting it to the little one, punishing him with everything he's got. So great games by both players, and stay tuned for game number 2.